Good morning. It's time for lesson 90. Can you believe it's already lesson 90? That's like 3 months of practice, which 3 out of 12, what's that, 1/4? You're 1/4 of the way through. Is that right? Yeah, that's right. So 1/4 of the way through the book, 1/4 of the way through your practice. Congratulations. This is a big day. Okie doke. So lesson 90. For this review, we will use these ideas. Number 79, let me recognize the problem so it can be solved. Let me realize today that the problem is always some form of grievance that I would cherish. Let me also understand that the solution is always a miracle with which I let the grievance be replaced. So remember, it's like a change of mind, a correction. So you're letting go of this grievance, this thing that you're upset about, and you're letting this new perspective take its place. That's the miracle. Today I would remember the simplicity of salvation by reinforcing the lesson that there is one problem and one solution. The problem is a grievance, the solution is a miracle. And I invite the solution to come to me through my forgiveness of the grievance and my welcome of the miracle that takes its place. So the form it takes doesn't matter. It's simply this. You have a grievance, there's a miracle. The miracle is a change of mind, a correction of perception, okay? Specific applications of this idea might be in these forms. This presents a problem to me which I would have resolved. The miracle behind this grievance will resolve it for me. The answer to this problem is the miracle that it conceals. Okay, so let's see what my notes say here. Anger, frustration, annoyance. These are helpful emotions, signaling there is a grievance here and an opportunity to forgive. Allow the emotions to exist and then acknowledge you're frustrated. Then ask why. Why am I frustrated? When you figure out why, that's your chance to forgive. This makes those negative emotions go away in a healthy, processed, aware way. So you may have experienced this in the past, or you may know of somebody who does this where they just suppress their emotions. So if something negative is happening, they just sort of act like it's not happening, or they act like they're not upset, even though they really are, and they're just trying to push down those emotions because they think that they're bad. Remember, nothing is inherently good or bad. Having a negative emotion like anger, like this says, this lesson that was taught to me through my meditation, it's not bad in and of itself. It's signaling to us that, hey, there's something here that's bothering you. Let's work on this. Okay, so if you just push them down, eventually that's when people explode. If you can process it, then you can get to a place where it's gone. I just finished watching the new season of Orange is the New Black, and no spoilers, don't worry, but there's one part in it that really, I loved it. Suzanne says that our emotions aren't real. They're not us. They're not what we are. She says it's like the blue sky. The sky is blue and you can see that. And then when clouds come in, it looks dark and gray and stormy, but really there's still a blue sky underneath or above all those clouds. And so our emotions are those dark clouds. They're heavy and they're intense, but they can go away, and then our blue sky is still there. I mean, gosh, that was so beautiful. Whoever wrote that, fantastic job. And I couldn't agree more. So the emotions, adding on to what the character Suzanne was saying, the emotions are not us. They are a flag, a warning to us of, hey, something's not right within you. Let's figure this out. My other note says, step 1, recognize the problem. Step 2, remember the solution. Forgive grievances. Okay, number 80. Let me recognize my problems have been solved. I seem to have problems only because I am misusing time. I believe the problem comes first, and time must elapse before it can be worked out. I do not see the problem and the answer as simultaneous in their occurrence. That is because I do not yet realize that God has placed the answer together with the problem, so that they cannot be separated by time. So the problem's there, and instantaneously there's a solution. We just have to be open and perceptive to it. We have to be aware. The Holy Spirit will teach me this if I will let him. Okay, that's a huge thing. Our Holy Spirit, our higher self, is always there, always ready to teach us, always ready to give guidance. The only thing that prevents us from receiving that guidance is our own hesitation, our own stubbornness, our own desire to try to do it ourselves. And the thing is, why? Why not take the help of an entity that can see more than we can see, that understands more than we understand, and that can help us have a better existence? So we just have to let the Holy Spirit do its job. And I will understand it is impossible that I could have a problem which has not been solved already. These forms of the idea will be useful for specific applications. I need not wait for this to be resolved. You can have the solution instantaneously. The answer to this problem is already given me if I will accept it. It's there, it's ready, it's waiting. Time cannot separate this problem from its solution. Okay, so I have a little note here about the simultaneous problem solution. It says, so the one, problem, solution, are both always present. It's all a matter of which one I choose to see, or rather focus on. Train yourself to automatically, almost instantaneously, focus on forgiveness, love, peace. This means problems aren't even problems, ever. That, my friends, is dope. Okay, so yeah, that's pretty awesome. I think that whatever I was experiencing at that moment was right on. We can instantaneously choose love. And we get to that point little by little. The more we practice, the better we get. It's just like anything, if you have had a knee-jerk reaction existence where you just go and react immediately. Some people have had really good examples from their parents, and they're not reactive people, and that's beautiful and wonderful. I definitely have been a knee-jerk reaction type person and just split-second decision type person. So it's been a process for me to learn to slow down, and it took a while, and I'm still working on this, where when something happens, it would take some time. There would be definitely a lag time between when something occurred and when I realized, oh wait, I need to choose forgiveness. How can I forgive this? Holy Spirit, please help me. And then that lag time gets shorter and shorter and shorter until you no longer even get to a place of grievance, and your knee-jerk reaction becomes love and forgiveness. And then that's when life really gets good, because everything is love and forgiveness, and then you get even past that to the point where you don't even need forgiveness because you don't even see a grievance, and all you have within you is love and compassion, understanding, and acceptance, which is a pretty phenomenal thing. And if I get to that point, I definitely feel like a miracle has occurred. So enjoy this lesson. I will see you for lesson 90. We are getting out of our second review, and we will be starting new lessons. Lesson 91. That will be a new section of lessons. Okay? All right. See you tomorrow. Bye.